7 reasons why you must go all in on wholesaling real estate in 2024. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you why this is going to be the year 2024 where you need to go all in on wholesaling real estate. Now, I know it's not 2024 just yet, but we're rapidly approaching it, and we have to think about why we have to go all in right now and in 2024 to become a successful wholesaler. There's some really evident truths that are coming up that we frankly have to know and understand if we actually want to get rich in wholesaling real estate this year. Let's cut the fluff, let's get straight into it. Number 1, heck, wholesaling real estate now, and I will go on statement saying this is going to be the easiest era ever to wholesale houses. Today, right now, is the easiest time ever to get into wholesaling, get your first deal, and actually become successful. Now you might say, wait, what about this year or that year? No. Unless you own a time machine, we can only compare the future. And I know you compare 2026, 2027, 2030, 2040 to now. Right now will relatively be easier to make money in wholesaling real estate. The way I look at it is how easy it is to make $100,000 wholesaling houses. And the honest dang truth here is it is easier to make $100,000 with no money out the mud right now than it's going to be in a year or 2 or 3 years from now. Unfortunately, this is a big crowd of what I call TikTok wholesalers. When you just got kids making $100K wholesaling houses, because honestly, that's why wholesaling works. It actually does work for people that want to work hard. They're going to go buy the fancy watch. They're going to go buy the crazy Lambo. They're going to go flash a bunch of things in front of you and try to get these 17-year-olds that really don't know what to do. They all want to get rich though, be like their favorite rappers. They're going to want to get into wholesaling. And we've seen this the past 2 or 3 years from TikTok coming in, that new people want to get rich really quick. And that has just exploded the wholesaling real estate industry and the amount of people in it. So we can dwell on that fact that wholesaling is going to get more and more saturated, or we're actually going to be okay with that and say, hey, I'm actually going to get rich now, build up a network of amazing buyers, and then JV with those type of people. Guys, there's going to be a huge influx of people in this channel in the next 2 to 3 years. I know that from these TikTok wholesalers. I'm going to teach them the right way to wholesale, but I'm also going to have to teach them how to JV with people like you. You better get established, get some deals, get some cash buyers now, because there's a gravy train waiting for you if you actually start now. Heck, why do you think I'm starting to go all in on JV? Because I see the trends in wholesaling real estate, and I know that's what's going to get me rich and my audience here rich. Number 2, if you actually work your butt off right now on wholesale houses, let's say you make $100,000 from just grinding it out in 2024, because you're choosing to do this in 2024, not in 2025 or more in the future, that is actually equivalent to making about $250,000. What do you mean? That $100,000, if you made that and then invested it in good rental properties, you are going to, in the next 10 years, turn that $100,000 into at least $250,000 if you just get regular real estate in a decent market. So if you run up $500,000 in the next 2 to 3 years wholesaling, and you just invest it, it will turn in 10 years to $1 million. That means basically all the money you make gets double the next 5 to 10 years by just investing it. And with the power of compound interest, that $100,000 turns into $250,000 to $500,000 to $1 million by the time you get a lot older, or if you want to quote retire. This is the power of compound interest, and I'm telling you right now, you have to plant the seed now. It grows and grows and grows, and it'll get crazily large if you just start now. This is the best time to get started. Number 3, you have to prove your haters wrong. You might not be like me and have every guru and hater on the social media down your necks trying to pray that you get broke one day and everything bad happens to you, because the gurus do that for me. You probably got some haters. You got little enemies. You got some people that don't want you to become successful. You got some people that don't like you. There might be some people out here that want to see you down, want to see you broke, want to see you not do well. You have to prove these people wrong. Might be an old boss, an ex-girlfriend, some salty people at the gym. Whoever it is, there's a lot of people down you right now, and you need to be a stubborn little prick and prove them wrong. Guys, I had a lot of bosses. I had a boss in the grocery store that never wanted to promote me above $8.25 an hour, and he didn't want me to be a cashier because I was a bag boy, because I wasn't good enough and I didn't put enough effort, and I just frankly wasn't worth it, and I wouldn't amount to anything. And I used that as fuel. Now, I'm not salty about it now, but I'm just saying I used it as great fuel. I had a teacher saying this entrepreneurship thing is not a good thing, you need to get a job. I've had a lot of salty haters throughout my day, but I've always used it for motivation to get more rich and make more money. If you don't do that, you are not going to do well at all. Number 4, this frankly should motivate everybody watching this, but retire your mom. What do I mean by this? Your mom works way too hard. You're in this earth right now because your mom brought you into this world. You have to take care of her. That is your duty as a son or daughter watching this. And yes, when they're older, obviously you're going to take care of them, but I mean financially. Take them on trips, buy them fancy stuff, take them out to dinner. If you're broke right now, you probably can't do that, and it probably sucks. I've been in that position. I understand how it feels. But use that as motivation to actually go all in on wholesaling, get rich, and actually take care of your mom. How cool would it be right now if you can make millions of dollars wholesaling, you can go to your mom one day and say, hey, you don't have to work a job anymore. I got you taken care of the rest of your life. Sounds pretty dang cool. What if your mom's well taken care of? Well, you can actually afford to take her out to fancy dinners and buy her nice things and jewelry and take her on trips and actually take care of her. Your mom spent a lot of money raising you, and you should definitely take care of your mom now that you're older, and hopefully you get rich by wholesaling houses. Guys, you have a duty to do that to your family. And if you feel like you can't provide that to your mom right now, use that pain and anguish as actual motivation to work your butt off. It actually flips the switch in your mind. You are not doing it just for yourself. You're doing it for your mom. You're doing it for your family. You are not grinding and doing the work just to get you rich. You're doing it for somebody more important than yourself, an idea that's more important for yourself, your family, and your financial future forever. That is how you get more motivation to go all in on wholesaling houses. Number 5, time freedom. What if I could tell you if you went all in on wholesaling real estate in 2024, that would be the last year you ever have a boss for the rest of your life? What if 2024 was the last year you ever worked a regular job? What if 2024 was the last year where you didn't have to skip your kids' soccer games? You didn't have to work the weekends. You didn't have somebody telling you when you gotta wake up in the morning and when you gotta go see your kids every day, or your wife or husband. What if this was the last year where your time is controlled making somebody else rich and you actually work on getting yourself rich? I know for a lot of people that's really exciting, and it's a really cool truth. Here's a sad thing. To achieve that dream, you're going to have less time right now by grinding and working a job till eventually you get rich enough where you don't have to work that job ever again. It's a struggle. I get it. But if you can watch this video and actually make a change for yourself, say, hey, this is the last year I ever have a job. I'm going to go all in on wholesaling houses and work my butt off. You will be able to hit it. Number 6, a very important truth we have to understand if we want to go all in on wholesaling real estate. You are not put on this earth. You are not here alive right now just to get by. You have not been put on this earth, the greatest gift anyone can ever get, which is life itself, to just simply walk around shuffling your feet, being like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for Saturday or the holidays. No, you are awake right now. You are alive. You have air in your lungs. You have something that every single dead person right now doesn't have. Life. You are really, truly have a gift right now. I know you feel like you're suffering. I know you feel like life's terrible, but it get a lot worse. You're better off than every single dead person I know right now. So truly live like that. Don't be put on this earth just to get by, to get somebody else's dreams rich or somebody else to live a better life. Go make your purpose on earth right now to help you, your family, and other people out financially with the power of wholesaling real estate. If you use that as fuel to actually go out here and get it, you can change your life and everyone's life, your family's financial future ever. You can be the person your kids look back at, or your grandkids or your great-grandparents, say, hey, remember Zach? He was the guy that made the financial future and the financial change that got our family wealthy, that actually made sure that we didn't have to work terrible lives and with all these crazy jobs. Be the change, be the catalyst. Guys, you have your last name on your back. Represent it the right way. Not with a job, by actually going out here and getting rich by wholesaling stinking houses. And last but not least, number 7, this is probably the most important reason why you must, not need or should, but must go all in on wholesaling real estate this year, 2024. Tomorrow is never promised. I swear to you right now, you're probably watching this like, oh, maybe next month, maybe next year, maybe when I get some extra time, maybe when my toe heals up and my shoulder feels better, I'll start wholesaling. No, tomorrow is not promised. You might wake up tomorrow and not be alive. I know it's a really hard truth to swallow. I think a lot of people alive think they're gonna live forever, but that's not the dang truth. As quickly as life is given, life is taken. As quickly as things are given to you, things could be gone. You don't know if your mom, sister, brother, wife, husband, kids could even be alive tomorrow. You don't know that. You don't know if you don't know if I will. Nobody knows. That is outside of our plans. That's outside of our control. But the one thing you can actually control is you making the decision to start wholesaling, start getting financial freedom. So if something, God forbid, ever happened to you, they are taken care of financially. You do not want to be the person that lives with regrets or dies with regrets. You have to start wholesaling now. I know I'm getting a little dire right now, but tomorrow's not promised. So why don't you actually stop what you're doing right now and start going after it in wholesale houses? If you want to start wholesaling houses, I have a free course. It's called freewholesaling.com. Nothing to sell you there. I'm not trying to get you excited to go buy something. You go to freewholesaling.com, you learn wholesaling for free, you subscribe to this YouTube channel, you hit that like button, you start the process, you find motivated sellers, you find wholesaling deals, you find leads, and you start calling, getting deals locked up, finding the buyers, assigning the contracts, getting that cash, stacking it up, and getting rich for you and your family forever. Guys, if you truly believe this is the year for you to get started in wholesaling real estate, guys, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, go to freewholesaling.com, and I'll see you soon. Guys, this is the time. Go all in on wholesaling real estate, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.